All right, today we are doing a lesson on fractions on a number line. We'll use a horizontal number line today. If it was integers, I might go vertical. All right, so first let's find the position of mixed numbers on a number line. So we'll find the position of C on this number line, so C. So the first thing we do is we find the whole number. So looking where C is, we can see it's between the number 1 and the number 2. So it's going to be 1 and something. It's not quite 2. Next, we'll find the denominator, and this is key, by counting the spaces. Don't count the lines. So we count how many spaces there are between 1 and 2. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 spaces. And you can see that drawn right here. My denominator then is 5. Then we're going to find the numerator. Again, by counting the spaces. We were counting the spaces between 1 and 2. Now we just count how many spaces over past 1 we are. We're 1/5, 2/5, 3/5, 4/5 of the way there. You can see that here too. So we're 1 4/5. Okay, then we want to make sure it makes sense. It's more than 1, less than 2, closer to 2. Yep, looks good. Okay, so let's find the position of F on this number line. Well, it's between 0 and 1, so it's going to be 0 and something. I don't have to write the 0. Next, we'll find the denominator. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then find the numerator. It's just 1 out of 6, 1/6. I do not have to put that 0 there. I can, it wouldn't be wrong. All right, let's do this next one. Find the position of C on this number line. It's between 1 and 2, so it's 1 and 1, 2, 3, 4. This is my denominators, and I'm over 4 out of 5, 1 4/5. That's the same one we've already had. All right, let's move on to the next part. So there we were finding the position on a number line. Now let's plot mixed numbers on a number line. All right, to do this, we're going to make a number line with the amount of spaces equal to the denominator. And then sometimes we'll find a common equivalent fraction, and I'll explain what I mean for that when we get to our later example. Okay, so we're going to plot 1/6. So 1/6 is going to be between 1 and 2. So my denominator, I need to make 6 spaces. So I'm going to cut it in half, and then I'm going to cut each of those into thirds. So now I should have 6 spaces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then I'm going to do 1/6. So I'm going to go over 1 out of 6. 0 and 1/6. All right, for the next one, we're going to plot 2 5/8. So I'm going to go over 2, and I need this to be broken up into eighths. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Remember, we're counting the spaces, so that's good. I'm going to go over 5 out of those 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to plot my number on the number line. For some reason, sometimes kids plot it above. Don't. Put it right on the number line. That's 2 5/8. Now I'm going to do 1 3/4. Ooh, look. This one's broken into fourths. Right now it's broken into eighths. So the next question, how do we plot 1 3/4 if there's 8 spots? Well, to do that, we need to change the denominator to 8. There are other ways to do it. Okay, so it's still up, like we said up here. We need to find a common equivalent fraction. So what's equivalent to 3/4 with 8 as my denominator? And we don't want to forget that 1. Okay, so to get from 4 to 8, we multiply by 2. So to get from 3 times 2 is 6. So I'm going to plot 1 6/8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 out of 8. Again, count the spaces, not the lines. Okay, and that should be at 1 3/4. You could break it into fourths, like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then go over 3 out of 4. It would give you the same thing. Okay, your turn. What is A? Well, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is my denominator. 0 and 1, 2. 2/6. A better answer for 2/6 would be 1/3. They'd both be accurate. Okay, then we're going to plot 2 and 2/3 and 1 and 5/6. 1 and 5/6 is easier because we've already established it's broken up into sixths. So that's 5 out of 6. And then 2 and 2/3, we're going to change the 2/3 into sixths. Equivalent fractions. Times 2 gives me 4/6. Don't forget the 2 though. Don't just put it over here at 4/6. We're going to be over here at 2 and 4 out of 6. Or we could break it up into thirds and go 2 out of 3. All right, that's today's lesson.